Hey, my name is Nicole Fiore, and I roller skate. You know the old school roller skates, 2 in front, 2 in back? Yeah, those ones. I'm going to be teaching you how to roll and entertaining you along the way. Come roll with me. Today we're going to go over a sexier way of doing crazy legs and adding in a little more edge practice while you're doing it. It's not generic crazy legs and it's not really a pivot, it's kind of a combination of both. So this is crazy legs. And then this would be a pivot and a pivot. We're going to combine the two so that you go a little slower and it's a little edgy. So you're practicing your inner back edges while you're doing the motion. Practice makes perfect. We're going to first talk about crazy legs. And there are many styles of crazy legs. No right or wrong way of doing them. You can do them down really low, you can do them up and really little, you can do them while moving. We will talk about that at some point. While traveling, you can move your body a lot, which is kind of what the edge thing is. Basically, if you move your feet in a certain way, your body will follow. If you move your body in a certain way, your feet may follow. So what we're going to do today is why am I already out of breath? Basic crazy legs, but once you pop from your first position to your second position, you're gonna focus on moving the front foot back on an inside edge. And you can put a toe step down if you want, or just balance on the front wheels, which is pretty difficult. So maybe when you're starting this, you may wanna pop to the first position, put a toe stop down to pivot, pop to the second position, then put the opposite toe stop down. I'll do this facing this way so you guys can see it. So we'll start in the very first position of a crazy leg, pop to the second position, so the toes are turned in. Please review the other crazy leg videos if you haven't already. So first position, pop to the second, then instead of just moving like that to the second position, you make this a little bigger, this edge. So you'll have to know how to do an inner back edge like that. So first position, pop, edge it, pop to the next one, edge it. Breaking that down slowly is really hard, so don't be discouraged if you're like, what? You'll get the rhythm of it. My weight really does balance in both feet. So from this position, I have a lot of weight into my toe wheels because that's what's down. I don't have my toe step down. I'm balancing on my toe wheels of my right foot right now. And then I have to press also into this foot in order to make the edge happen. While I'm pressing down into this foot that's edging backward, I'm moving my hip. So my left hip, if my left skate is moving, it's not just staying square like this, it's moving and kind of pushing out and around. So from this way, I'm here, I'm gonna push out and around and kind of lift my left butt cheek and pull it around. So you're here, you pull it around, then pop into that turned position, pull it around, pop, pull it around, pop, pull it around, pop, pull it around, pop, pull it around. Now it's so easy on these to look down. I do it as well. I don't know why, there's just like I think what it is from skating session. And like if you're in the middle working on crazy legs or whatever trick you're working on, you're like focused, you're not performing for people. So I think it's really easy to get in the habit of having your head down. My dad would tell me, he tells me all the time, you have to practice with your head up where you are going to have it while you're performing, or else the water in your brain will get used to balancing back or forward if your head is down. And then once you do put your head up in competition, your balance will be totally off. Science stuff that I should have listened to a lot when I was younger, and I did not. Anyway, I should have listened to my dad. When you're practicing this, yeah, of course, you can look down in order to get the motions at first, but then once you do get the hang of it and you start doing it to a rhythm, you should keep your head up. It's so hard to keep my head up because I always want to look down on this. And then your hands, if you notice, my hands kind of go opposite. This is not a cool move necessarily, but in order to show you guys the arms, when I'm moving my left hip back, my left leg back, I shoot my right arm in front. My hip and my shoulder, as I'm doing the edge, are pulling back. My right is pushing forward. And then you gotta check yourself. Tightening your abs will help you check yourself before you wreck yourself. So when you come to the beginning position, call that the first position for this one. You have to tighten and check, square, then move it back. Check, square, move it back. Check, square, check, 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 check. Now this is a good one for when you're doing crazy legs and you lose your balance. Because if you're like this and then you're like, whoa, then you just go into these and then it's a cool move. Please review the crazy leg videos that I've posted. Please review a bunch of the different skaters because we all have slightly different styles. I move my hips a lot on my crazy legs, whether I'm doing those edges or not. Even in my general ones, I do like kind of pop hip, 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 so that I can make it a little sexier, I guess. But a lot of people do it down and kind of funky or more like hip hoppy. I don't even know. I'm an artistic skater. Most of my stuff is in levels in my knees and a really tall rib cage. So I used to get made fun of a lot from my brothers because they would all skate session and had really cool style. And I would skate session and be really up. Whatever, that's just my own thing. I always lift my ribs and keep my core and my back tight so that I have good balance if anything goes wrong. But then because of that, that's allowed me to do a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of like out of my axis stuff, like leaning back, leaning forward, all that. Joke's on you, Bobby, Derek, and Brett. I was gonna say you guys suck, but they don't suck at all. They were really good skaters. They are really good skaters. Keep skating, stay safe. See you later.
Well, that was fun. It'd be real tight if you liked this video and hit that subscribe button while you're at it.
Okay, bye.